you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you are brand new here and this is the very first time you ever see me, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, beauties, we have another full day of eating coming at you, where I take you through the day, show you everything I'm eating, my workouts, my routine, all of that good jazz. I know you guys love these videos for ideas for meals or workouts, inspiration, motivation, all of that. So hopefully you get that out of this video. So I'm not gonna gab a ton. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Good morning, beauties. Here's what we're going in with for breakfast this morning. We have a vanilla Oikos 000 yogurt, 15 grams of protein with some blueberries in there. We have a Dave's Killer cinnamon raisin bagel with a serving of this Philadelphia honey butter cream cheese. Then, of course, all of our morning supplements, full mega, vitamin D, microfactor pack, reds, greens, and colostrum, which I hesitate to even go over all of this anymore. You guys know I show you my routine and what I do every single day, but way too many people major in the minors. I was just talking about this with my group, and I've been talking about it a lot with clients. It's been like the theme as of late, and so really hesitate even talking about it because so many people are worried about the supplements and they could care less about the food or the basics, which is actually what moves the needle and drives the ball down the court. So really have to get back to mastering the basics before we dive into the minor enhancers, if you will. Like, master the basics. That's what's going to help you move the needle towards where you want to go. But anyways, I digress. We'll talk more about that lately. But this is clocking in at 459 calories and 30 grams of protein to kick us off for the day. We've got to head to the office here in just a few so that we can knock out a bunch of work, get our workout in, all the things.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase. I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy.
Alright, guys, we had to get up and take a break from staring at the computer and get some steps in before we go ahead and try to knock out our workout for the day, which is a full body sesh today. And hopefully it goes good because I'm feeling like Puffy McPufferson. It's just that time in my cycle where I feel like I am large and in charge. But I started today, so I actually by tomorrow will be feeling like a completely different human. Anybody else with me? It's like the week before my period starts. I'm just like can't stand myself or anybody else and feel like I'm big as a house and all those feels. And then by day 2, I love everybody. Everything's great. Life is great. I feel like I look great. My strength is back up. It's just like absolute bliss and rainbows, right? It's crazy. But it is actually a tidbit nipply today. Look at my hair is blowing like crazy because it's windy. All right, hold on. The wind was going crazy, but it's 70 degrees out, but it's windy and it just feels like chilly, which feels really nice because the sun is out too. So I always just hit the like parking lot around the office to get some steps in. I do it a few times throughout the day because I'm just standing at the computer all the time. I love that my desk adjusts so that I can stand up and I'm not just sitting all day. That's really beneficial. I'm gonna get some steps in, and I could hit the treadmill, but I like being outside in the sunshine. So I'm gonna get some steps in and then we'll go knock out this workout. So I just hit my second lap on the way back. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If there's like a playground or a daycare or something over here, there are some kids that have just been screaming and having a blast, just going absolutely ham. And it made me think about something when it comes to kids, because they're so free-hearted, free-spirited, whatever you want to say. Like, They don't care. They're just about having fun, being themselves and doing their thing. And we could take a lot of lessons from that. Obviously, as adults, we have to be able to maintain our behaviors and like act like adults, right? But I think we lose so much of just being that free-hearted, free spirit, not caring about what other people think to a negative and discouraging level, because we all obviously care about what people think. Anybody that says they don't care about what other people think is lying to you or lying to themselves, because it's just natural in us as humans to care about what other people think and have relationships and connections and all of that. I think the distinction is if you let it control your life and dictate what you do. That is different. The amount of weight that you put on what others think. Obviously, we all care, but we can't let it control us, because at the end of the day, you only live one life, and really nobody's thinking about you anyways, because they're all too busy worried thinking about themselves and who's thinking about them. So if we could just adopt that like free-spirited nature from kids, I think we'd all be a lot better off. I don't know, just listening to them play and laugh and scream made me think about it, and I wanted to share it with you guys.
I don't really care if you are mine. I don't need another sign. I'm wearing you down to the ground. We're done for the night. I really don't care if you are mine, but I'm keeping you in the line. You really don't know which way to turn. You're always one step behind. Going down this road again. I don't wanna explain myself. You grasp for every crumb of hope, although you've reached the end of my road. The glimpse that you think you see ain't nothing that I'll ever be. That's the last I'll ever be. You really don't mind if you are wrong. You just need someone around. I'm holding you tight into my grip, a rebound that I found. I really don't care if you are mine. I'm just keeping you in the line. Going down this road again. I don't wanna explain myself. You grasp for every crumb of hope, although you've reached the end of my road. The glimpse that you think you see ain't nothing that I'll ever be. That's the last I'll ever be. It's keeping you down on the ground, and I don't know if it's right. I really don't care if you are mine, but I'm keeping you in the line. You grasp for every crumb of hope, although you've reached the end of my road. The glimpse that you think you see ain't nothing that I'll ever be. That's the last I'll ever be. Diving deep into the waves, babe. I know that you wanted to. It's a risk worth taking, even if it's over soon. Want you skin tight, close like denim. Come on, love me right. When it's ending, I'll be fine. I got your body close to mine. Call me if it's only for tonight. Your hands on my body, 'cause my body's what you like. I'm down if you're down to get it now. Call me, baby, if it's only for
All right, guys, we finished it at 84 minutes. Whoop whoop. And I have brought you guys in the gym to mix up our post-workout stack. And I know it's kind of echoey in here because of all the metal and machines. So it's a little more echoey over here on this side of the office. But we have salted peanut butter. Yes, please. This is delicious. I go in with 1.5 scoops of this to get me 30 grams of protein, rapid assimilation. If you want to do whole foods, more power to you. You absolutely can. Whoa. That was almost a catastrophe. This just breaks down quicker than whole foods, just to like kick that process in gear. And it just helps with consistency if I can find the scooper. If you are not going right home or whatever, it's just easier to have this baby. It guarantees you 30 grams of protein if you do a scoop and a half. One scoop is 20 grams. It guarantees that you have that protein as soon as you're getting done, but you also need to pair it with a carb. And most people don't think about that. But when you're in the gym, you are depleting the glycogen store. You have storage sites in your muscles that store glucose. And when you are working out, if you are getting to last couple reps, when you're starting to get to failure, but you still have a few reps in the tank, that's when your muscles go in there and empty those glucose sites out to help you get through those last couple reps. That's why those last couple reps are really where the magic happens. Once you're done working out, your body wants to prioritize refilling those glucose sites because it wants to make sure that it has that stored energy in you, which is a good thing. And also another benefit, the more muscle that you have, the more of those sites you'll have, so you'll store glucose in there instead of as fat. So it's a win-win. But the whole point of saying that is that you need to have a carb because you don't want to use any of the protein that you're eating to go to that. You want to have the carbs so that you can replenish that energy and get right to the gains, because that's the goal, right? And then of course, creatine. Oh, the carb I take is ignition, which is a high glycemic carb, which helps to do that process that we just talked about. And then of course, a scoop of creatine because it's awesome for everything. Everybody really should be taking it. It's awesome for cognitive function, awesome for endurance, performance, gains, all the things. There's so many benefits of creatine. But that's my daily routine, my daily cocktail. We're gonna whip this baby up. I have a few check-ins left for clients still that I need to do, and then I have a couple things to finalize for my January group and some stuff to prep for next week, because next week is the final week for the group that I have going on now, my Q3 fall group. Next week will be, I'm filming this on Friday, so the week that you're watching this is the 8th week, the final week for the group that we're currently in. Can't wait to see all the final results of everybody coming in. I absolutely love these groups so much. I get so close to these ladies and we really just dig deep on a lot of stuff. And as much as I can like teach them about things that I've learned or went through, they also teach me things and hold me accountable. Such an awesome relationship and community. And I absolutely love the groups for that. But I have some stuff to prep for that. So I'm excited about that because signups will be open for that when you guys are seeing this video. So if you guys are wanting to get signed up, there are also going to be free bonuses if you sign up within probably the first couple weeks. When I announce, I'll say what it is, but that's a lot of the stuff that I have to work on just to kind of finalize and finish up. And then in a little bit, we will have some lunch. I am gonna go outside. This is such a cute angle, isn't it? I am gonna go outside and just hit the parking lot for a couple laps to get some steps in. I mean, am I talking to you guys with a clip in my mouth? I am. Just to get some steps in. And I have the treadmill here, which I scored off of Facebook Marketplace for 10 bucks, and it works awesome and I use it. But when it's nice and gorgeous out and the sun is shining, then I would much rather be outside. That only doesn't help me get my steps in, but it helps my brain and my mental health. Being outside, just the beautiful sky and trees, whatever, like nature is so healing for all of us, but it's absolutely like one of my most favorite things. So I would rather be outside any day of the week. But now I'm just procrastinating, so I need to get out there, get those steps done, and then work through some of this to-do list. And that way I don't have to take any work home. That has been my goal now for a little bit. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you already know I have been trying to not be on social media as much over the weekend, not bring work home, and really try to focus and be present in my actual real life with my people, you know? You share a lot of your life, the lines can blur sometimes, and I always feel like this incessant need to like be filming something, be posting something, be sharing something, and I don't like that feeling, and I want to be able to post valuable stuff that helps other people, and then also be able to be present in my own real life, you know? So that's something that I have like struggled with for a hot minute now. And so just trying to like create those boundaries and get better at that, because we're all a work in progress, right? I know I definitely am. But let's go outside and get some sunshine. Tell me you live in Florida without telling me you live in Florida. Still have sandbags out. But we're finishing up our second lap here. We're back from the walk, and it is so friggin' nice out, you guys. It is like so crisp, but oh, my podcast is kicking on because I always try to listen to a podcast when I'm walking. But it's so nice outside. I love it. That crisp air is giving all Christmas, even though the sun is shining and it's nice out. It's not like cold. But we were going to decorate for Christmas like right after Halloween. Then we ended up that weekend like deep cleaning and like rearranging our whole garage. And so we did end up pulling all the Christmas stuff out of the attic because I have a ton of it. And then the next weekend, we ended up pulling all of it out and getting it in the garage, but it was raining, so we couldn't put it out in the yard. And then we're just so busy, hubby and I, during the week, so there was no way that was gonna happen. So we are doing it this weekend, but I do already have a Christmas item in here, so let me show you guys. If you guys have been around for a minute, then you guys would know that I had this Christmas tree last year in my home office, and then I had it in my bedroom the year before. I don't know what in the heck happened to it. How is it so skinny and so small? I'm like, I tried to fluff it up as much as possible, but it looks so dang little, but it's still giving me life because it's pretty. But I think I'm gonna actually move this in the gym and then get a bigger one for this area, because there's like a lot of space in this corner that I could really fill up. So we'll see this weekend if I can find a good deal on one, because I don't want to spend a ton of money on one, but if I can find a good deal on a fake one that I'll put here, and then I'll put this little gym in the gym. Okay, enough about Christmas stuff for the moment, but we are gonna go in with lunch. So we're gonna get us a 0 sugar ginger ale. We've got our lunch packed from home, which I'll show you guys in a second. We're gonna throw some feta cheese on top, so we have all the goods here. Can we just talk about how gorgeous this baby looks before we even add the feta cheese or the balsamic glaze? Oh yeah, and croutons. I have to grab the croutons. We've added all our goodies on this awesomeness. We have some spring mix in there. We have some cherry tomatoes in there. We have some smoked roasted salmon bites in there. We have some chickpea like salad mix that I got from BJ's. If you guys caught, not the last grocery haul, but the one before, I showed it in there. Absolutely delicious. And then, like I said, I just topped it with the feta cheese, some garlic seasoned and butter flavored croutons, and then some balsamic glaze that I get from Aldi. This is clocking in at 489 calories, 37 grams of protein, 30 carbs, and 26 fat. All right, guys, we're going in with a super late dinner. Sorry I ghosted you guys since this afternoon. I will fill you in on it tomorrow. It's been a long afternoon, but we are home. It's now like 8:30, and we're going in with dinner. And thank God that I keep these quick, convenient options on hand so that we could throw something quick together. So we have the Members Mark pulled pork, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, whipped up some green beans, and then threw some of the Aldi dinner rolls for a few minutes in the air fryer. We're clocking in at 442 calories, 35 grams of protein, 35 carbs, and 19 grams fat. Gonna finish this. We've knocked our steps way out today, and have some of our go-to chocolate covered strawberries for a snack. Call it a night, and I will catch up with you guys. Guys, this is a couple days later, but I wanted to go ahead and fill you guys in like I had mentioned in the video. So Friday afternoon, I left the office and had to go to the hospital. My mother-in-law is in the hospital. She had already been in the hospital for a few days prior to what we thought was unrelated, but now not so sure. But she ended up having a stroke, which thank God she was at the hospital, so they were able to catch it early and start giving her medicine. However, she has had some complications because of the stroke. There is swelling on the brain. brain, and she is not able to speak or respond or have certain movement. And so we are only a couple days out from that, and we are praying that she has a full recovery. We're praying as the swelling goes down that there will be some kind of progress made. We are trying to keep the faith and that she's going to make a full recovery, but obviously there is also the other thought that what if that doesn't happen, or what would the outcomes be? And especially on the heels of my brother-in-law, it's just a very intense feeling for all of us in the family. And so for all of my powerful praying peeps out there, because you guys have been prayer warriors for me so many times, and I appreciate it more than you know. So for all of my praying people out there, if you would say a prayer or agree with me in Jesus' name that my mother-in-law makes a full recovery, I would appreciate that more than you know. She is still currently in the hospital right now, and so it's kind of just a waiting game right now to see what, if any, damage is temporary or permanent, or kind of what the next steps are. So it is just another reminder of how incredibly fragile life is for ourselves and our family members, the ones that we love. Like, things can change so drastically, so very quickly. And it's hard to not be fearful and to think life is just so unfair and so cruel, because while it can be at some times, it's also very beautiful and amazing and awesome in so many other ways. And just trying to balance the two of those, it's honestly been a struggle for me, I will say. I feel like the wound is still so new from losing my brother-in-law. Like, there's just so much. And so the fear of something like that with her is just at such a heightened level. And so just asking for prayers for my mother-in-law that she comes through and has a full recovery, and pray for all our family and my husband. But I don't want to get upset, so I am going to sign off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that these videos are helpful to you guys, and seeing what I eat, seeing my daily routine, seeing the workouts, all of that. And if you have other videos or ideas or things that will help to empower you on your journey for health, because as we know, health is literally the most important thing. Without it, you absolutely have nothing. So anything I can do to help empower you guys, or educate you guys, or inspire you guys to do better and be better in life, because I know you guys surely do that for me. And so any way that I can give back and share any insights or encouragement or inspiration or anything in any way, let me know. I want to bring videos that are actually helpful in your life, not just entertaining, because I know we like to just mind numb out on social media and watch videos and scroll and all of that, but I would rather be helpful. I would rather be a place that you can come to and you're like, oh, I didn't think of that, or oh, I can implement that, or whatever the case may be. That's what I want to do. So I hope that these videos help you guys with that. If they do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out, because YouTube hates me at times. So I love when you guys share. I love when you guys interact. Comment down below, share it with a friend, anybody that you think it may be helpful to. If you aren't subscribed, make sure to do that before you leave. I love you guys to death. I hope you guys are out there crushing it at life. I hope you're trying to pursue every single day, even though we all fall short, we all suck at times, we all do dumb things. None of us are perfect, myself included, by a long shot. But just continually trying is the name of the game. So I hope you guys are out there doing that. I love y'all to pieces, and I will catch you in the next video.